Welcome to today's A Deck a Day. We are staying aligned with our ancestors, and we are going to stick with the tarot, or the tarot, depending on how you pronounce it. And in regards to ancestry, I'm going with what is traditionally known as the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But it is the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. Many do not know that the intuitive illustrations that were done in this very original inspiration in regards to tarot, and that has been the foundation for every tarot deck that has come since, was done by a Black woman, Pamela Colman Smith. We speak your name. So I do make sure to refer to this deck as the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. In this deck as well, if you notice, they are all depicted of Caucasian, European visuals. And when she was commissioned to do this work, despite it being her intuitive in terms of symbology, in terms of the iconography, it was very deliberate in regards to who commissioned her to make sure that she was not depicting anyone that looked like her, anyone that looked like me. So I do like to pay homage to her. I do like to speak her name and to spread the knowledge that although it was not her choice to not depict and not represent who she is and who she was when she was doing this gig, she did have to do what was asked of her in regards to the commission. But in honor of what I know she would have wanted to do, I have modified my deck in particular, and I have painted over all of the individuals and put some brown skin on them because I know that's what she would have wanted. So you will notice in my deck as we go through them that it is modified, and in the traditional decks, in every deck really that you will see, they are all of white skin, but not mine, not mine. So Pamela Colman Smith, we speak your name and we give thanks. All of that to say, also aligning with Kemet, which again, a lot of the intuition that came through for Pamela Colman Smith and, you know, the origins of tarot did come from Kemet. You'll hear different stories depending on who tells them, you know, like they say, history is written by the winners. But Kemet is the beginning, and a lot of civilization and creativity and art and mathematics and science, etc. came from that civilization. So I am using my Orgonite Ankhs here. So whichever one resonates with you, the first one we have here, and the Ankh representing life, as we know, the fallopian tubes, the phallus, and the womb, so the unification of the male discipline and the female discipline representing life and bringing in the child. So we've got lapis and gold leaf here. Then we have red jasper and gold leaf here with some biodegradable red sparkles. And we have malachite and gold leaf here. So aligning as well chakra wise, third eye for the lapis lazuli, root chakra for our red jasper, and heart chakra for malachite. So whichever resonates with you, we'll see what our ancestor Pamela Colman Smith has in store for you today. If you chose lapis, third eye chakra, 7 souls of Ra energy, your card, your message for today is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is oftentimes a warning card. It is a card that could indicate illness, being left out in the cold, feeling abandoned. It's a time right now where we're really struggling with trying to figure out what to do, what step to take next, and oftentimes also feeling very restricted in regards to the choice that we want to make and not feeling like we really do have a choice. This is also a warning to be mindful of your health. We are going into winter season as we are now officially in fall. So normally we would be concerned about flu season, but naturally we are very much still inundated with COVID, and I will just leave it at that. All the ups and downs in regards to that. So it is very, very important, especially for anyone who chose this deck, but for everyone, all of us. And again, any card that is chosen should and could resonate with you, regardless if it's the pile that you actually chose. But be mindful of what you're eating. Be mindful of making sure that you're drinking enough water, that you're getting your vitamins, that you're getting your sea moss. And if you need any of that, hit me up. Whatever it is that you need to really bolster your immune system, drink hot teas. You know, I literally gargle with apple cider vinegar, diluted with water and a little bit of honey and salt every day that I come home. You know, a bunch of other remedies that I may do a video on specifically, especially during this time of the year, just to again be very, very mindful of making sure that our health is in check, especially in an image like this where it is heralding in the cold. We are going to, I believe, have a very cold and dark and long winter. So I think that that is also what this card is bringing in. Oftentimes this card is also, again, you know, giving us this kind of warning of potential illness if we are not doing what it is that we need to do. Again, any card that is chosen, whether it's negative or positive, isn't an automatic outcome. It's giving you an idea of what could come, and then it's letting you know what could be done to either encourage that outcome if that's what you want, or to avoid that outcome if it's not what you want. So Pentacles energy also is about money. So you do also want to be mindful of how you are using your money, how you are spending your money, how you are saving your money, making sure that you're not having any financial loss during this time. Again, with this idea of abandonment and illness, it could also be an illness of your finances. It can be a downfall in some ways of your finances if you're not being mindful of that. I do also foresee shortages in regards to food and groceries, and you know, also costs going up. So I do believe that this is what this card is coming through. And again, it's going to resonate and should resonate for everybody, because this is something that is going to affect everyone. But particularly if you chose this pile, you have to be that much more mindful. You may also be struggling with a scarcity mindset. Forgive me, this is going to be a much longer video, but the channel is coming in very deep right now in regards to this energy in particular, and also given the intro in the beginning to bring Pamela Coleman Smith into the space, and she is here. She is here. Ashe. Give thanks. So yes, be very mindful of your finances. Be mindful of not being in a potential of homelessness. So be cautious of how you are spending, how you are saving. A lot of us are concerned because if we feel forced to do something that we don't want to do for money, then it can put us in this worry sense. It could put us in this scarcity mindset. It can put us in a feeling of worrying if we are going to be homeless. And it really is important to eliminate those fears, eliminate those doubts for yourself, because it's literally that thought, that fear that can actually make it happen, and not instead allow the idea or the warning that's being presented here fuel you and motivate you to ensure that that doesn't happen. We're all in a position right now where we can make sure to follow our passions, follow our dreams, and to make sure that we are not at the whim of someone else to put us and potentially put us in this position. Even if it's a situation of feeling homeless, you're in a position of feeling homeless because you may be, you know, in somebody's apartment, you're leasing, you're not self-sufficient in the sense of having your own property and, you know, having your mortgage paid off or whatever it may be, even if you have your own home. So you really want to look at this card as an opportunity to put yourself in the best position health-wise. Again, pentacles are about health and about wealth. So you want to make sure that you're putting yourself in the best position financially, as well as in regards to being strong enough so that you can do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you are also financially healthy. I hope that resonates. And I'm also going to start keeping the cards upwards versus putting them down like I usually do, so that you can still see them as we move forward. If you chose the red jasper, aligning with root chakra, Ankh, 7 souls of Ra alignment, your message is the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, first and foremost, again, we're talking health, we're talking wealth. And the 3 of Pentacles is about collaboration. It's about teamwork. It's about coming together with like-minded people, like-souled people, tribe vibe type mentality, and, you know, a collective consciousness, and saying, listen, I have an idea. You have an idea. Wow, that's kind of the same idea. Or you have a skill. I have a skill. This is something that we can come together and make it something better than if we were to just do it alone, and creating this thing. This aligns very perfectly, I think, from the energy of the 5 of Pentacles, because oftentimes with the 5 of Pentacles energy, we feel very alone. We feel very abandoned. We feel like, you know, how am I going to figure this out? And the 3 of Pentacles reminds you that you're not alone, and that if you really think about it, you know who it is that you can lean on. You know who you can reach out to. You know who it is that can either give you an idea, give you an opportunity, you know, give you inspiration, give you encouragement. Again, I always think about the word encouragement and focus on the fact that the word courage is in encouragement, because it's so important for us to feel courageous and to give the people that we love the courage to do what it is that they truly want to do in terms of following their passions and their purpose, and to find their tribe, to find the people that they have a collective consciousness with in order to create this project, to come up with this idea, and as a result, to make some money, you know, to build something. This is about building. You see kind of, you know, craftsmanship happening right here, that they're, you know, kind of in an architecture type, you know, energy of figuring out all of the details that it's going to take. Build it and they will come. So this is definitely that energy of build it and they will come, but find the right people so that what it is that you're building stays strong, it's stable, and that you're not risking building something with someone that is not going to have a solid pillars in that sense. You know, you have very solid structures here. You want to make sure that you are also aligning with individuals that are as solid mind, body, soul before you kind of invest in a project with them. If you chose our Malachite heart chakra alignment, then your message. Pentacles energy. Listen, this is all about our money right now. This is the 4 of Pentacles. We got the 3, the 4, and the 5 of Pentacles, y'all. Like, this is so on point with what is coming through so heavily for all of us right now, because we are so worried about our money. This 4 of Pentacles is about grasping onto something so tight, grasping onto our money so tight. Again, Pentacles is health as well as wealth. So you're thinking, you know, this is also earth element. This is about, you know, feeling like you want to be grounded, but you're tightening your belt too much sometimes, that it makes you not put out what needs to be put out in order for you to get what you need. You need to invest, you need to spend money to make money, but you have to be mindful about it. You have to be frugal, but not having a scarcity mindset. 4 of Pentacles is oftentimes a scarcity mindset. You know, you see this individual squeezing on really, really tight to one coin, and then he's got, you know, 1 foot each on the other 2 coins, and it's like he just wants to keep everything super, super close to his chest. And there's a balance that needs to be acquired here, especially with the number 4. This is absolutely all about balance as well. So you want to make sure that you're not holding on to your belt and to your purse strings too tight to the point where you're risking not putting out what needs to be put out to follow your passion, to follow your dreams, to follow the purpose that needs to be, you know, that is meant for you. That can also ironically lead you closer to the road of the 5 of Pentacles, with the abandonment issues, with, you know, feeling like you're left out in the cold and not having what you need, because it is a mindset that puts you in that reality. Everything that we create starts with an emotion, then leads to a thought, and then is manifested. So we want to make sure that we are having very abundant, infinite abundant emotions and thoughts in order for that to be what actually comes to fruition, which is the energy of the 3 of Pentacles, which is coming together with like-minded people to build something and make it you know, stand the test of time when you look at, you know, this kind of structure. So this is very, very aligned regardless of what card you chose. So I hope that resonates. And time to get back to natural. Peace.